Welcome to Let's Play Hidden Expedition, the Uncharted Islands. I'm MCFPapa and this is part 1. This is the direct continuation of Devil's Triangle, so I'd recommend watching my Let's Play of it if you haven't already. Unlike Devil's Triangle, this game is actually in the proper 1024 by 768 resolution windowed instead of 1014 by 758 like Devil's Triangle was. The title screen is very similar to Devil's Triangle, but a lot more stormy and sinister, and with a lot better effects. Like, look at these water effects. If you go in more games, there isn't much, just the other 4 games. And what's notable though is it still uses this done icon, which is from Devil's Triangle's HUD, even though the rest of the game has its own unique HUD going on. But anyway, let's just get right into it. This game didn't even have like an intro cutscene or anything. I don't care about expert. But we're on the island of Noferia. You can see Alicia, and that was our journey from the first game, or the previous game anyway. And now we landed right here. Are you okay? You were in a terrible glider crash and been unconscious for a while now. The crash happened on this Uncharted Island chain in the Devil's Triangle. You are in great danger, as is everyone else on these islands. Things are about to get out of hand here, and our peaceful island nature has left us in over our heads. I was sent here to ask for your help. My name's Kathy, and if you think you can trust me, we should really get moving. We'll need fire for our journey. This island can be quite dark at night, and any tools you find would help too. I'll be only going so far with you. I'll give you as much help as I can before you're on your own. Yeah, and now this scene was in the other game at the very end, but as you can see, they really upped the scale, like with all these 3D critters going on here. And just graphically, this game is leagues above Devil's Triangle. And really good, especially as the last attempt by Big Fish Studios to make a hidden expedition game. Oh. Dear fellow islander, by now you know that you can never leave here, so why do you continue? Let's make a deal. You stop this foolish pursuit of yours, and when I'm ruler of these islands, I'll grant you free rent for the next 150 years. Deal? Your good friend Undertow. And even drew a little smile. The company will not tolerate negative feedback concerning this service. It's not a telegram, it's a terrorgram. This is a first-class delivery informing you of impending doom. If you feel this message has reached you in error, please file a complaint in person with Office Manager Trigger Happy Mike. And then there's Coppertooth Bob, the Senior Grogmeister, and Alice One-Shot, Director of Punishments. This isn't good. A note from the cold-hearted pirate named Undertow. Who is Undertow? To tell his story, I also need to tell you about a man named Gideon and his daughter Delia.
This is Delia. She's been trapped inside the Devil's Triangle for over 300 years now. Her father, Gideon, tried to give his family a world uniquely their own, hidden away from the madness he said was consuming the world outside. Here, in these uncharted islands, Gideon used a journal that he stole from Leonardo da Vinci to build the Da Vinci Node, their cloak from the evil outside world. The node's force field has granted them prolonged lifespans, but has also created a one-way door, and those who have entered by accident are now trapped forever. Others have come in numbers, and with them they have brought the world that he had wished them to escape. First, there was the Dynamo Gang, led by the ruthless Undertow, followed by you and the Hidden Expedition, an envoy in search of a lost pilot. Those of us that remain on these islands are locked in a power struggle, one that has nearly killed Delia and her father, and put us all in great danger. We must now put our faith in an outsider, and you, as the leader of the Hidden Expedition, are the only one who can stop Undertow before it's too late.
That was a nice little recap. I know that was a lot to take in, but I've prepared this journal for you that should help explain more. Take it with you. It may answer some of the questions that I know you must have. You can also use it to document your own journey, in all caps. Yeah, I'm like the previous game, I'm not gonna read this, because there's just so much text. Pause if you want. And then there's character bios, but unlike the last game where they had those nice official Hidden Expedition documents that gave a lot of backstory, these are a lot shorter and don't even tell exactly like where everyone's from. It looks like we'll need to move this boulder if we're going to continue. We need something that will give us more leverage before it'll move. Yeah, what's interesting is they had Kathy there for a voice actor, but like in the rest of the game there really isn't any other voice acting. So just kinda weird. And another newspaper box. There were a couple of those in Devil's Triangle. And fun fact, I actually played this game before I did Devil's Triangle. So, because I didn't actually realize that it was a direct sequel to another game. I mean, it makes it kinda obvious in hindsight. Oh, and like the journal doesn't actually close. So I think, oh, it's open, that must mean there's a new entry, but no, it's just always open. Those torches on that old riverboat may be too wet to light. Perhaps we could replace them with new torches that are lit already. We wouldn't want to misstep and end up as croc food. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can combine items in the inventory like in Devil's Triangle too. And now here's the first hidden object scene. There's quite a few in this game as well, though I don't think there's as many as there was in Devil's Triangle, but there's still quite a few. But just look at this environment, like, they did a great job. Oh, we can't actually go until we do the hidden object scene. I guess they're just hard set on you learning the thing. Oh, now that's interesting that with the two matchsticks, it doesn't actually show you both silhouettes. Only one and then the other. Because in Amazon, it would show you the silhouettes of multiple items randomly, so you could see them all theoretically before even collecting one. It's time for me to set you off on your own. There's a pirate ship on this island. Find it and deliver this letter to Delia. She went there to learn what Undertow's next move might be. She is someone that you can trust, and she will know what to do next. Yeah, some of Kathy's dialogue, like, I get they're doing it to set up for people who didn't play the last game, but it's still a bit on the nose with its exposition. I'm going to secure the crash site. I'll wait there. I know you must want more answers, but I can't let Undertow's people near the glider, so that's where I'll be if you need anything. And then it updates the journal without just entries, but just objectives, which is kind of annoying. And then they even give some insight as to what to do with the objectives. But one nice change from Devil's Triangle is they have sparkles on items you can pick up. Because in Devil's Triangle you needed to pick up a lot of items in scenes, but it wasn't always clear what you could or couldn't. Halt! What's the password? Trick question. There is no password. If I don't like you, you can't come in. I might like you more if you agreed to help me. I got stuck guarding this gate, but I deserve better. If I let you through, you have to bring me back a few things. What do you say? Good. See that rocket up on the hill? The only thing between me and the moon is a keg of gunpowder to power the rocket. If I had the gunpowder, I could finally get off this rock. Also, we have been without a leader since Mikey lost the button of power. The holder of the button is king. If you find it, give it to me and no one else. Do we have a deal? Good. You'd better go before I change my mind. Yeah. Now there's Chet. Get his character bio. And now the implication, though, on this island is that there is some sort of messed up Lord of the Flies type society of kids. And something weird is just how big the spacing is between these entries. Yeah. Can't quite get that yet. And there is a straight up rocket there. And then if we go over here, there's just so much journal entries and such. With a guy guarding it. Look at that 3D animation of the guy. Wow. Yeah, and now right away we get one of these where you clear out items, like the one that was in Devil's Triangle, which I loved, and I really love this one as well. But this one, it's a lot more convenient. They even let you do silhouettes this time. Then combine the match with the matchbook and just burn it all away. They even give you a hint with flammable written on it. Yeah, this technically isn't the key. But this is just such a cool concept. Like, I've seen it in this game and in Devil's Triangle, of course, but I don't think it's really been in any other games that I know of. which is a shame because it's pretty fun. And then you just do some cleaning, and then you can start in with setting up other stuff. And they're a bit more creative in this one compared to the other one. Like, see, for the bird photo, you gotta time it so the bird's flying overhead at the time. Oh, and then the bottle opener's hidden in the little nesting doll, which is a pretty clever place to hide it. Just use the saber to slice the bread, of course. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Then to get the fly, you need super duper glue. And then you just put some on the orange, and that gets stuck. You need to do paint remover first, yeah. And then open the box to get the pistol. And plant the thing. That attracts the bee. Load the pistol. Get 135 points specifically for some reason. Oh, and then for the mouse, just put the cheese there, and that makes it stop. Oh yeah, use the old rag there. Get the cheese again. Then make a pirate. And then we've cleared it all out. So we can get some wire cutters. And then open it up and finally get out the motor. How about that? Get some fuel. Oh, we actually gotta wait for the fuel to go all the way up. Okay. Well, we can put the motor on and fill it up with the propeller. However, there's no rudder, or No, not rudder. Pull cord is what we need. Yeah. So, like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time when we will find what we need to power up the boat fully.